CapZeyeZ Live is videotaping this performance. And it's only performance art if you're naked.
Show me your guts! Bullshit!
Thank you.
Fuck yeah!
And if you often dream about getting wet, then maybe you have a get-your-goomy mindset.
We do not die.
Let's think about some stuff we can smash.
Oh yeah, girl.
How can I love them? Them are Nazi!
Would you guys shut up? I'm trying to talk here.
A local homegrown band playing some local homegrown music just for you.
There was on a ranch, and he took me out to this barn.
Give me the ganja! Yeah, 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 yeah!
Camouflage yarmulkes dominate the scene. When I go to bed at night, in yarmulkes I dream.
We played the tuba and the banjo.
Yeah, right.
Does it look like we're weird?
We don't have a drummer or a guitar player.
But if it runs, it's good enough for me.
Just me and my guitar.
I'm Scott H. Byram, and you're watching CapZeyeZ.
Hey, Austin, Texas, what's up? This is CapZeyeZ, and we do all Texas music. Hi. And this is a great friend of mine, Jason McMaster. Long time no see. Thanks for coming on the show.
You rock, man.
Saw you briefly, but it doesn't count. We were rocking.
Yeah, I know.
You were rocking.
That's considered like work. You're like on the job kind of
Y'all
thing.
were just coming off a tour.
When your job is rocking, you're at work.
That's cool, man. Well, you know that is rock at work, huh?
Yeah, we were just off the road. Well, for like 5 days because we had played. We're talking about Broken Teeth. Broken Teeth had just gotten off the road when I last saw Dave, which was a couple of weeks ago at the Broken Teeth Bang Tango Faster Pussycat show.
Red-eyed fly.
Those guys from Hollywood.
Yeah, they like to pull their dick out on MySpace.
Do they?
Oh, I went there, didn't
Who?
I?
Who does? Who's that?
Let's say no. What's his name? No, the singer dude. Who was it that had their dick out on the Crank County Daredevil site? It was the singer from Bang Tango. That's what it was.
Oh, Joe Listay.
Joe Listay.
Yeah,
he likes his penis a lot. I mean, God bless the man.
Cock rock. It kind of goes in.
So how did you hook up with those shows?
Goes in hand.
Right. I feel maybe that those shows might have had something to do with Cherry Street.
Where are you going with this?
Nowhere, man.
That's what I thought. I like it.
Nowhere at all.
Just dropping names. And
no, I just know that, I would assume maybe that gig was put together by somebody in particular, but yeah.
It wasn't, though.
Really?
No.
I just don't know. So they're all tied together.
No, there was a promoter that had called Heath at the Red-Eyed Fly and booked the show through Heath.
Cool.
So it was done correctly.
Absolutely. So what happened to Stephen
Adler?
Adler?
Put on by someone
Taz.
who thinks they're a promoter.
Yeah.
No, Taz is recording the new Bang Tango record in town, which that's kind of cool. Yeah. The first Bang Tango record was recorded in San Marcos at the fire station. That's
Absolutely,
awesome.
Man.
That's a great record.
Oh,
I like that
cassette,
record.
Man.
I like that record. Me too.
Yeah. It's signed by all the guys. Got it at the back room.
That's awesome. Yeah, they were hanging out at the back room when they were recording that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Man, all the people that would hang out at the back room, like Yngwie Malmsteen, when he came.
Yeah. And that was right when the Toys were about to embark. We were about to, and they were recording the Johansson brothers and Yngwie. I don't think anybody else. I mean, they were doing overdubs and they were fixing drums and things like that at Arlen.
Yep. And hanging out with Carlos Carrera. Remember Rockline?
Yeah.
Perry Paris.
Yeah. I guess he was the dealer.
There you go.
He was dealing rock and roll.
There weren't rocks back then. I don't know. Not that I was aware of.
Yeah, they call it something different every year.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true. It still is good for horses.
Yeah.
But man, we can go on, and I'd like to touch a little bit about everything.
But spots here.
Dude, I'm good fuck, huh?
Yeah, forget it. It's not even going to happen.
Oh, hell. Jason was the, I want to say first live band I ever saw when I started seeing live music in Austin, but actually it was David Spann and Triple X who opened for Watchtower at Steamboat.
Yeah, we kind of used to open for each other, David Spann's bands.
Yes, jazz, rock, metal.
Yeah, and he's a great player.
Yes.
And always had good players. And the old Steamboat down on 6th Street was where I think the first time we played with David Spann and one of his bands.
Considered the Steamboat an odd place to see Watchtower, but I would go to every Watchtower gig there was, of course, that I could, you know. And
there wasn't enough of them, in my opinion. I think that Watchtower could have, I mean, it's a legendary thing now, but back then I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to dumb down what Watchtower was or is, but I felt like we just didn't play enough shows.
Yeah.
We didn't like expand more. We didn't go on tour.
Yeah.
We should have gone on tour.
There was always the gig at the Ritz or Liberty Lunch and, you know, everything.
We opened for everyone from Slayer to Anthrax to King Diamond. You know, anyone who was like breaking down the dam of what was to be, you know, heavy metal. Well, it was the new wave of rock is what it was. Dude. So that stuff was blowing up, and MTV was new.
Yeah. And they were never going to touch anything like that. We all, like, as far as a fan,
it was underground.
The band, I looked to it for the option.
Right.
You know, the alternative.
And it was also, you know, something that, like you said, we never thought MTV would ever play anything like Watchtower or, you know, and we could say the same thing back then about Metallica and Anthrax and, you know what I mean, things that were just considered powerful and dark. So
let's fucking rock and roll. I think y'all know this one.
Yeah, man, Watchtower was definitely one of my favorite local bands, and this guy has been in, you know, many of my favorite local bands, so it must be something you're doing right, and everyone else seems to agree. You're always playing to as big of crowds as Austin will give an Austin band with their fickleness.
Well,
you know?
yeah, I was asked by some peers once, you know, what is it about every new project you have that draws a crowd? And I think I can answer that with the look in my face when I'm on stage, because that's all I got.
Yeah, dude.
It's
for real.
I call it blood. It's not anything but it's all I know and it's all I care about, and I'm getting weepy here.
Yeah, blood on the radio.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
So no, but it's for real. Yeah, I mean, I just from this, you know, the other side.
I just love it. I'm a fanboy. You've seen me in the front row at my favorite band shows.
We're playing that tonight, actually.
I've seen
Anthrax.
you. Oh, really?
Yeah.
You have some. Oh,
I'm gonna play
awesome.
you and
yeah. Well, I always get you to make me a copy.
I don't know what you're talking about. Of course, if you don't have that, I wish I'd have brought one tonight.
Those guys in particular, Anthrax guys, have always been cool about, like, if I go somewhere, I'll always go, hey, Scott, Charlie, hey, can my bro videotape you guys? And they're like, hell yes.
I know, it's nice. They're
really
always
cool
people.
about that. So.
They're fans, man. When we first shot that, got all out of hand and tried to sell copies, and I just like cut it all off, dude, because we got like people got it in the wrong hands, and the student San Antonio.
That got in the wrong hands?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The
Well,
student San Antonio's like, oh yeah, we'll sell copies, and I'm representing this guy.
What are you gonna? Yeah. What are you gonna do about that other than just say stop? You know.
Yeah. So I just stopped it.
Well,
but it's there, and you know it's there, and you're more than welcome. You know. So I'll get you a copy. You need it.
No, I think I have that.
I thought you did.
Yeah, I think you gave me
or something.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Right on. I got all DVD burning now.
Yeah.
So
it's a good DVD is a good format.
But you're playing in Dangerous Toys tomorrow night at the Bat Fest.
Dangerous Toys. It'll not officially a reunion show. They're calling it that on the radio.
All over the place. A full-blown reunion.
That's what they're calling it. That's what we're calling it. But
what's Tremblay up to?
Technically, I don't know.
You know,
I tried to make sure that he got an honorable mention in all of the backroom article hoopla that was happening while I was on the road with the Teeth. But,
but no, I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, it's okay. I guess the word would be technically the Toys' 19th year reunion, because we started this thing in '87, and technically, so next year, 2007, will be our 20th year anniversary.
That's crazy.
Where we're all still alive and all able to walk and play our instruments, sorta.
Yeah.
And well enough to get through a set anyway, and have everybody come and smile and walk down memory lane and sing the songs back at us, which is still a blast.
God dang,
I hope there's some people there so I can just hold the mic out.
You know it's going to be.
Because I love that.
Everyone I know is like, oh fuck.
Well, the entrance fee is very cheap.
It's amazing. It's down to like.
They want people to go to this thing.
Pennies per band or something.
Yeah, it is pennies per band. It is, and then it's a great thing, and I think it's the bat conservation people are the people that are getting most of the proceeds anyway.
Right
so.
On. Are you poised
cool.
clearly out of the line of bat dung with your?
I don't think so.
Oh no. That's
Broken Teeth played the first annual Bat Fest last year, and the stage is facing south, so that means the bats. I've never seen the bats.
Yeah.
I've been here for ever, and I've never seen them. Well, I've driven down and seen all of the mobs of people on the sidewalk. that I'm totally scared if I'm in that right-hand lane that someone's just going to step back with a camera and go, oh, let me step back a little bit, and doosh, I'm going to take someone out with my van.
Hell yeah.
That scares the hell
But they
out
get
of
a
me.
good shot as they go down.
Well, you know.
I grew up in Texas. I went to Enchanted Rock. I've seen bats.
Okay.
I don't know, bats.
Oh, I've seen bats in Texas.
I guess there's bunches of them.
It's fruit bats, isn't it, that live under there? Or no.
The ones here are Mexican something tail.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
all right.
I heard it all over the radio.
Well,
there you go.
It's pretty cool that we have the largest bat population in the world living under the Congress Bridge. Anyway, the Batman stage is facing south, so I believe the bats kind of come churning out about 8 o'clock on the east side of that bridge, so sort of behind the Radisson. And so I think that we won't get wet.
Well, it's flyby though.
We won't get wet.
Excuse me, sir. Have you heard of Kevin Fowler?
I love Kevin Fowler. I think I discovered Kevin Fowler, actually. I'm pretty sure he was drunk at one of my shows, and yeah, I discovered him. I discovered Kevin Fowler. Yeah, that's right.
What's your favorite body part to sign?
Get a shot of that for my video. Oh, yeah! Oh, I hate my job.
Little song about driving down a dirt road in the back of a beat-up Ford pickup truck with a case of beer and a 12-gauge shotgun and just blowing shit up. Only 3 words you need to know. That's beer.
Flag on the wall, sunset beer, bait, and ammo. Yeah, you ask me, they got it all. Well, now when I walked in, I can't even begin to describe just what I smelled. Lord, was it the catfish bait or something Bubba had ate? Was it those pickled eggs on the shell? Yeah, with a toothless grin, he said, boy, step right on in. Make yourself right at home. I said, no, 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 thank you, man. Just a 12-pack of cans, and I'll be good to go. And the sign said beer, bait, and ammo. Yeah, they got everything in between. Yeah, they got anything, any old beer drinking, hill raising, bona fide redneck needs. They got your fishing hooks, got your dirty books, got your rebel flag on the wall. Sunset beer, bait, and ammo. Yeah, rebel flag on the wall. Sunset beer, bait, and ammo. Yeah, you asked me, they got it all. Everybody now. And the sunset beer, bait, and ammo. Yeah, they got everything in between. Yeah, they got anything, any old beer drinking, heel reading, bonafide, redneck needs. They got your fishing hooks, they got your dirty books, they got your rebel flag on the wall. Sunset beer, bait, and ammo. Yeah, you asked me, they got it all. Yeah, the sunset beer, bait, and ammo. Yeah, you asked me, they got it all.
Can I get a big yee fucking howl?
So we're going to take some calls. I know we've been long-winded, but I haven't. Jason's been, I think it's
been
officially over 10 years
Yeah,
since
it's been
you've
a
on
long
the
time
show.
since I've been able to stay up this late.
Yeah,
No,
I
that's
appreciate
not-
you coming
that's
out,
not-
man.
That's not.
Once, you know, we can ever talk him into it, we're going to get him up here every week we can. You know, he's a busy man, though, and Saturdays are a Monday night.
Well, it's true. I have 3 jobs.
Yeah.
One of them's a night job. You know, and my between broken teeth, being on the road, and recording and rehearsing and writing, and my Judas Priest tribute band, and like I said, my 3 jobs.
Yeah,
I'm
Kinda busy.
I got to eat
I
and
can relate.
feed the dogs, because dogs got to eat and
can
stuff
relate.
like that. So, other than that, you know, paying bills.
So, I don't know if we addressed it the very first time
Paying
that you
bills.
guys came on in '92. I had you and Mark back in this tiny room. Before I move on to phone calls in the here and now, I got one
I want
last.
to say
piece
hi to
of,
my girlfriend Amy. I love you, baby.
He's so sweet. Look at that guy.
Oh, it's good.
Tell me
stuff.
about the transition from the original Dangerous Toys with Terry and Tim to your position in Dangerous Toys, and how everyone was Watchtower Jason. What the fuck is he doing?
Wow, that's
I don't know if I ever addressed that. Sorry.
That's October of '87. Yeah, October of '87. Got a call. Tim Tremblay, original songwriter, guitar player for Dangerous Toys, calls me and says, you know, hey, Onyx, you know, we have this girl singer, and I knew, because they were making, they were great on their own. They were doing their own thing, and they were doing great, and they were doing some touring and all that stuff. Anyway, and they were called Onyx, and they weren't getting along with her for whatever reason, so they wanted me to come in and basically fill in till they found a permanent replacement. And
that's the way
I agreed to do it because I said, you know, I'm not going to leave Watchtower, you know, just to be in like a cover band, because that's really what it was kind of looking like from them calling me and asking me. It seemed like, you know, they were saying, you know, come learn some Motley Crue and some LA Guns and play the back room with us forever. And I was like, you know what, that sounds fun. So I did it. And it wasn't 6 months to a year later that I, in fact, did leave Watchtower to make records with Max Norman and be on MTV and tour the world.
With Alice Cooper.
So with my idols,
yes.
Judas Priest. I mean, if anyone would have said to me when I was a little kid, so, you know, yeah, you're into all these bands, Alice Cooper and Judas Priest and stuff, so you want to make records and be on MTV and go on tour with them? Nah.
Fuck that, dude.
That doesn't sound any fun.
I'm going to scream in obscurity.
That's not fun. What?
King Diamond still plays emos.
So it did. Yeah, well, where else is he going to play?
I know. So,
well,
you just
Europe. He can go.
You
to
just toured
Copenhagen.
Yeah, so,
and he can.
Any ever planned last
Love
Dangerous
King
Toys
Diamond.
thing?
King
tours?
Diamond is still
Yeah, I know, absolutely.
It's great.
No problems.
He always puts out David Beeson, my guitarist in Broken Teeth. He's also in Octane. Octane is playing tomorrow.
Right on.
At like 10 to 5, 4:30 if you want to see Octane. And anyway, David Beeson, he's a huge King Diamond fan. We always talk about King, and I agree with him. Dave Beeson always says, King Diamond always puts out a good product.
Yeah, it's great.
I think it's true. Yeah, he
but
always
I think
has
the same
great
with Paul
players.
Di'Anno. And
Paul Di'Anno, and he gets no respect.
Nothing.
No respect. Nothing. You know, I was watching the corporate VH1 tonight, even though VH1 is kind of cool.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, and they're playing like the history of metal segments, you know, and they're talking about Iron Maiden, and they have Jeff Barton and Malcolm Dome, the guys that write for Kerrang and all the metal zines over there, and in England and stuff, and they're all talking about the early days of Iron Maiden, and they're talking about Paul Di'Anno, and they're saying things like, and it just hurts me to hear these things. They're saying shit like, you know, oh, but if Iron Maiden really wanted to move on, they had to get a different singer. Ooh. Paul Di'Anno, you know, he was good, and he was fitting what they were doing on the first 2 Iron Maiden records, but to actually just rise above and really harness what was happening to the band and to music, to heavy metal in general, they really needed to get another guy.
Yeah,
I don't know how to, I mean, some of that is true, and I have
Bruce
to
is
go,
great.
okay, some of that's true, but come on.
I'd love
He
him
was
if
like the
Di'Anno
working man's, that's like Rose Tattoo having another singer.
And, you know, I would think of AC/DC first of all.
Yeah, that's like AC/DC getting another singer. They were lucky to be able to pull that off.
Yeah.
But you know what they did? They just got another Paul Di'Anno.
Yeah, exactly.
As to where Bon Scott is a Paul Di'Anno, so is Brian Johnson a Paul Di'Anno.
It's crazy, huh?
It's a great analogy.
Yeah. So that's the first thing when you mentioned that, what I thought of.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
but they
that's
both
good.
make great music,
That's
but
good.
it was just like the only acceptable version of what we began with. So.
Yeah.
You guys feeling rowdy? Good, we're gonna play some more new shit, so if you're feeling rowdy, you won't give a shit if you know this one or not. This is called Oh Well, So What? Who cares? Who cares? Oh well, I don't like me, I don't care. So what? What the fuck? Who's got the time? Who cares? Nothing right. Sounds hungry. It's not about that beer. The second of the man, everybody is beer. Taking those good food, and he knows that dude. That the place is high, gonna get down too. Oh well, so what? Who cares? I'm in the city. I hate to be rude. I'm just in the conversation. I just want to move, but ain't no masturbation. That made me sick. Relatively stale. Living on the dock. I think it's time to bail. Oh well, so what? Who cares? I'm in the city anyway. Oh well, so what? Who cares? I don't care. I was chasing some food. I was in a hole. A panties up around and she was ready to go. Could have been my imagination or it could have been true. I love you because I'm dropping some food. But if you go wrong, she was my right. And I don't give a damn if she's ready or not. Man, I get to see her leaving when I get listen there. Too bad I left my rubbers in my other pants. Oh well, so what? Who cares? I'm in the city anyway. Oh well, so what? So what? Who cares? Yeah, I don't care. Wow! Oh well!
But let me try a few phone calls and we'll do another set.
Okay,
Here
we
got
only
some
have
videos.
two.
Well, we talk so long they keep lighting up and hanging
yeah,
up.
well, they get bored.
They get disconnected quickly. What's up? Beep, it went, you're live. Yeah, see, it's hard for them to even know when they're on.
That's all right.
CapZeyeZ.
You start talking to them. Hi.
That's
Hey.
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 Hello.
Wait, hello?
Yeah.
Who is this?
You called me.
Oh, we're on TV. I thought, never mind. Hey, what's up, man?
You're on TV, you're live, that kind of stuff, so make it real good.
Came to the Spanish station because y'all sat there and blabbed on with that dude. Like,
I can't wait all
No.
the time. And
I went to school for a couple of years, and that was interesting. It's not the equipment. It actually sounded legible if you spoke
in phrases.
Conehead.
Hey, what's up?
They were from France.
France? Is that what it is? I thought it was sweet.
We are from France?
Yeah.
No, the Conehead.
I know.
Hello.
That's funny.
Hey, what's up? I don't really have a question. I have a comment, actually. I just wanted to tell Jason McMaster.
I'll get a haircut.
When I was get a real job.
Yeah, I need one. I need one.
I thought you had like 4.
I have 3. I have 3. They're not very real. They're not very good jobs, but I love my bosses. My bosses are cool. So.
I just wanted to say I remember the Dangerous Toys days. You guys played at the Astrodome or Astroworld.
Yeah, with Warrant.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
I drove from Austin and we had some herbal favors and I just remember being 18 and that was dude, we're gonna go see Dangerous Toys, man. Fuck yeah.
Awesome. No, dude. Well, it was a pretty good show from what I can remember. You know, a funny story about that gig is you know that Astroworld or whatever is a family park. And they wanted us, they were going to pay us extra money to not curse.
Nice.
I'm fucking dead serious. So I took the money.
Nice.
I took the money, so I didn't curse. I got paid to not curse.
In the name of Disney.
In the
or
first,
anything.
In the first, you know what? And there was some little kids there.
Oh, cool. There
was some little kids there,
go.
and they don't need to hear that. And I figure, you know, if you. You know, actually, in Broken Teeth, I don't really curse,
No.
and in Dangerous Toys, I didn't really curse in the songs anyway. I mean, you try to be clever with the lyric anyway, and you know, I probably did this a few times, but I didn't.
What was that thing you were doing with the mic stand before?
You know, you can do that, but you can't curse. They didn't say I couldn't fuck the monitor or anything. You know,
exactly.
So you gotta have the big star in the crotch, you know.
Yeah. I'm wearing those pants. I'm wearing those pants tomorrow.
Nice.
Yes.
They still fucking fit.
Awesome.
They still fit. They're 20 years old and they still fit. I'm skinny bitch.
That's right, dude.
Dude.
But yeah, you know.
Memories.
Yeah, man. You know, Warrant was never my favorite kind of music or band or anything. But those guys were really nice to us back then, and they liked the band a lot, and we were label mates. And my mom came to that show, and they were really cool to her. And what was weird is I didn't really see my family a lot, so it meant a lot to me that those Hollywood glam fags were nice to my mom. You know what I mean? They were known for just partying and snorting and drinking and fucking, and they were really respectful to someone like, you know, your mom or your dad or your little brother or
I knew someone else who'd haul their mom along, and that was usually the case with most rock bands.
Yeah, it's really
Mama's
cool.
boys, gentlemen.
It's really cool, and it was respectful, and so, you know.
Now I slammed pictures with Warrant at the back room though, so just for the other side, Joe.
You can't really say shit about Warrant for not bringing the rock and roll party to the earth.
That's right.
So.
Well, if they're nice guys, they're nice guys, you know.
And you're right. You know? And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if they're.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter if they suck.
Everybody's
if they're cool guys.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter if they sucked. I don't have to like them. If they were nice guys, I don't have to like them.
And they know where the down boys go.
Didn't we get on stage with them and do like a ZZ Top song?
Yeah, I don't know.
The grand finale of that night at Astroworld was Dangerous Toys got up. I think Danny got up and had like a guitar that wasn't even plugged in.
Sure.
And he was drunk. And and me and Janie Lane had wireless mics, and we were like doing backflips over each other. I mean, more like leapfrog.
He didn't stay a skinny bitch.
Oh
this
yeah,
conversation's
the thing
over.
was the put the guitar player on the shoulders thing, you know, and run around the stage. And
it was a fun
white
night.
Leather.
Absolutely.
I'm glad you remember that. We should probably move on.
Yeah.
Thank you for the love.
I can't hear you. I said I can't hear you. I said. I still can't fucking hear you. All right, on the count of three, I want everyone to say it together. 1, 2, 3. Man.
You're live.
Yeah,
Hi.
what's up?
Hey, dude, you don't look old at all.
So you speaking to the phone? You're not going to wake your parents up. Don't worry.
You don't look old at all, dude.
Right on. And I'm
Awesome.
not sure that you're old enough to be watching this show.
Awesome.
But thank you.
That's good.
Oh, I love that call.
See,
That's a good
I
one.
don't think I'm old.
I never think in those terms.
I don't. Yeah, it doesn't work. That doesn't work.
What about some old music?
I love. Well,
I think we should play some Dangerous Toys.
Music is not old.
The Back Room. Did you go to the close? No, you were on the road.
I was on tour. I
That's
missed
right.
the closing of the Back Room.
Yeah, man. So, any thoughts? Back Room is a classic. It hadn't.
Well, I said it in all the interviews. I
Oh,
did so many
that's
interviews
true.
that week. I think I got more press out of the Back Room closing than I have my entire 25-year career.
Right on.
Holy shit.
You're in the Hall of Fame.
Well, it was a big deal. Yeah, I know. The Hall of Fame of what?
The Austin Chronicle.
Woo! Hell yeah.
They've always been behind you.
Chronicle.
I remember back in the
when
Watchtower.
I moved to Austin, and if you were in a heavy metal band in Austin, Texas, and I don't want to hear any shit from the Chronicle about this.
This is the truth. I know it.
In 81, 82, 83, and maybe even years after that, there was no heavy metal being promoted in the Chronicle. I tried.
Yeah. I mean, you had like in
Moved to
the
Austin,
clubs, Agony Columns,
playing
Elvis,
heavy metal.
Watchtower,
There was
so,
no love from the Chronicle. They thought heavy metal was, a fad or whatever. But and even later, I don't even think really the punk rock got a whole lot of love in the Chronicle, or
Ty Gavin,
maybe even as much as say what was happening at the Continental Club. It was Little Stevie, then it was Little Charlie, and that's cool. Those guys are badasses, and they deserve that stuff. But I'm just talking about the heavy metal. There was no heavy metal or underground music
or new
community
ideas
in the Chronicle at that time. I think it was just a popularity contest, and they were trying to stay alive. The Chronicle was trying to stay. And I'm not talking bad about the Chronicle. I'm just saying how hard it was to get anybody to throw you a bone press-wise when you were putting on your own shows in such an unmetal town.
And when you did,
I recently took that chastity belt off of Austin.
Yeah.
Recently, at a Broken Teeth show, I said, on stage in between songs, I said something like, for 20 years, I've been calling Austin an unmetal scene, an unmetal town, and I have to eat those words now because there's so many good bands now, and even in like the past, 10 years, 12 years, there's been this like, floodgate rising, and there's tons of like good black metal, speed metal, grindcore, just thrash,
variety.
There is a lot of like metal and just, even like rock, like punk rock and trashy New York style rock and, girl punk rock and just all of that stuff that's happened over the last decade that, man, Austin's like a real scene.
It's crazy. What's your favorite local bands? Handful. Anybody?
By Any Means Necessary.
Hell yeah.
Hatchet Work.
Yes.
New Disaster.
Oh, I love New Disaster, man.
Adrenaline Factor.
Those guys are
Big Balls.
Yes, some in common with those two.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, I mean, it's a head spin. There's a lot of good stuff. Gentleman's Social Club.
Elvis on Speed.
Elvis on Speed is a bad motherfucker.
Fucking wow. Huh?
Yeah, it's really, really, that's good. See, but stuff like that, you can drive 100, and I say this kind of shit on stage too. You can drive 100 miles in any direction outside of Austin, and you try to live 100 miles in any direction. Maybe you can't go to San Antonio because you'll probably find some shit to do and probably some okay bands in San Antonio.
Yeah.
But 100 miles in any direction, pretty much, just hypothetically.
Sure.
And for the most part, you will come back to Austin. You will gravitate back to Austin because
Absolutely.
you will be missing your rock.
All sorts of stuff everywhere, but no, Austin is center.
That's right.
That's right, man. Let's do some rock and roll.
Okay.
In the back room, huh?
Okay.
There you go. Let's hit it. Rock and roll, Dangerous Toys.
Are we not good?
Anyway, CapZeyeZ. This is Jason McMaster right here in person in the flesh. From Dangerous Toys. You just saw a clip at the back room.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Kevin
90s.
Fowler.
Kevin who?
That was Kevin Fowler, the country star, playing a Les Paul Jr. or something, wearing a John Deere hat.
Yeah, it was sharp.
Yeah.
What put you in company with the mighty former Thunderfoot, wasn't it?
Thunderfoot Hellhounds.
Hellhounds and Kevin Fowler.
Kevin Fowler. I hate auditioning people because I've always been extremely charmed and lucky in the way that I've never had to audition people when I wanted to put a band together.
Just replacement type.
I just call my friends.
Yeah, sure.
I've always, man, I got this project, or I got this song, or I got this session I got to do. It's just like, cool. You know, it just comes together with phone calls and like, you know, boom. It's like it's great.
That's good.
I feel so sorry for people who have to throw themselves out there and answer ads and audition people and stuff like that. And the Toys, it was, you know, we had lost our deal on Columbia, and Danny Aaron had found God at the time, and just he wasn't into what we stood for anymore, and conveniently it was right when we lost our deal.
Yeah.
So you know, so but anyway, so we had to audition people, and Kevin was just the guy that we felt like we could hang out with because we kind of already knew him.
Yep.
And he was as good as anyone else who came through the door.
Yep.
So what was
vocals, guitar,
we was
camaraderie.
Like, you might as well stay here, dude.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
That's badass.
So, yeah, it was cool.
And
he did a lot of dates with us. We did like, you know, 2 tours of at least 200 dates.
Yeah.
with Kevin. He played a couple of South by Southwest shows with us.
Yep.
So.
And then transitioned into Paul Lydell, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
When for that, wasn't you like Angry Sound at that time, right? Was that the time like Pissed and stuff? Was that?
Well, we wrote all the Pissed material. Like 99% of the Pissed material was written when Danny Aaron was in the band. Like, you know, a lot of that stuff was written. You know, some of it didn't make the album, but a lot of songs. I mean, we had written a lot of songs between, you know, say early '92 and '94. And we had written a lot of them with Danny Aaron.
Yeah.
You know, almost the original lineup.
Wow,
so
that's crazy.
So, you know, Kevin didn't, you know, all the songs Kevin brought to the Toys, he took with him. And then when Paul came in, Paul was playing basically material that we had written with Danny and/or songs that I had written, like Promise the Moon I wrote. Me and Scott wrote, you know, the majority of it. Mike Watson wrote Illustrated Man, you know, I mean, it was still the nucleus of the band material for Pissed.
Cool.
Pissed should have been our second album. It's just me. Can you imagine, like, the best songs off of Pissed, like, you know, this many off of Pissed, and like the good stuff on Hellacious Acres? Because there's a lot of filler on Hellacious Acres.
You know, but hey,
we weren't ready to record, and we knew it. And the label didn't care. They needed something. They needed a follow-up. They actually pulled us off the road, and we were just, boom, selling tons of records. And the worst thing you can do when you're on tour, opening for major acts and arenas, and you're selling lots of records, the worst thing that your label can do is pull you off the road and make you write your next record.
God, you know,
Hi. Hi.
All your life for the first one?
Shouldn't that record label, and we're talking Columbia Records, it's a big monster label.
Heard of them.
Shouldn't someone there be saying something like, let's milk the shit out of this first record because we may get a clunker on the second one.
Hadn't quite been the philosophy
That's
at the
what
time,
they got.
though,
That's what they got was a clunker record. A lot of people like Hellacious Acres. I think it's the band's weakest record. But, you know, funny that we're not on Columbia and we write our strongest fucking material.
Was that the Antos
Arguable.
release?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Depends on who you talk to, but
that was weird.
A lot of people say Pissed is their favorite Toys record, and it's really strange. Really strange.
I love the live thing that was put out.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. That's like spanning the career, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and stuff. So your stuff was used.
That's cool.
The Westwood One stuff was used. And everybody's just
an honor to be a part of that. That's
board tapes from tours were used for that, and that was fun putting that together.
So tomorrow,
Jason Frankhauser actually mastered that.
Oh, cool.
Put all that together.
Yes. Yeah. Tomorrow, Batfest, Dangerous Toys.
We go on at like 8:45.
What lineup are we looking at tomorrow night, as opposed to a full-blown reunion? Take it as you will.
Paul Idell is it's Paul Idell on guitar, Scott Dalhoover on guitar, Mark Gary on drums, me on vocals, and of course Mike Watson on bass. Now that is the original Dangerous Toys, and let me tell you why that is the original Dangerous Toys. If you combine all of Paul Idell's predecessors on guitar, there was like 3 before him, technically. If you add all 3 of those together, combined even in years they were in the band, Paul Idell is still
maybe double
in the band longer than all of those years put together between all 3 of those guitarists.
An amazing
That
player.
is my argument.
That's all good.
Yeah.
All good. I won't argue with you. You know how I feel, but I won't argue with you.
And actually, Paul is friends with all of his predecessors.
That's great.
And that's the kind of man Paul is. And
made some amazing stuff with that lineup. And they're not to pick whatever. Wasn't there something where Mikey wasn't playing?
Yeah. We did. The artist formerly known as, that would have been, and the artist formerly known as Dangerous Toys was the title of the record. And the reason that the record was called that is because the material was different, because we had actually lost said original bass player Mike Watson, and we had lost Danny Aaron and Kevin Fowler and Tim Tremblay by acts of God or whatever, and we had to make a record. We wanted to make a record, and we had songs, and me and Paul and Scott were writing our asses off and throwing stuff at Mark Gary, and he was in there throwing stuff back at us, and
you've always played bass.
Yeah, and I was playing bass on the demos. What had happened is we did a tour. It was after the Pissed record. Pissed came out. We did a 200-date tour. We came home. You know, Paul Idell recorded the Pissed record with us. So when we got home from recording that record, Mike Watson left the band 2 weeks before a 200-date tour. He had good reason. We were cool with that. We called Michael Hannon, who was in a band on Geffen called Salty Dog.
Yeah, man.
Mike Hannon drove from L.A. to Austin without any sleep, and in about a week learned 15, 16 songs, and we did another 200-date tour with Mike Hannon on bass. And he's a warrior, and we love that. So we got home. Mike Hannon went home, and we started writing. And the material was darker because I was writing more than ever than I had been before, and I was writing guitar riffs and entire pieces and bringing them and showing. And I was playing bass on the demos. And the producer that had done Piss, we were working with him again, and he was like, well, who's playing bass on these demos? I'm like, well, we need to get a bass player. And, you know, he's like, why? I tell you what, if you don't play bass on this record, and I want to make this record, I love these demos. If you're not playing bass on this record, then I don't think you should make the record. Wow. You should just get a bass player and then start all over again. I'm like, whoa, okay, all right, if you insist. So it kind of turned into that, and the guys were real supportive of me playing. I mean, you know, that turns into a different band.
Yeah, dude.
On tour,
yeah.
Everyone used to seeing me run around and grab my crotch and tight pants and blah, 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 and cock rock and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
and
man.
you know, you know what I'm talking about.
And this side, and that side.
Completely different when the singer is mic stand, bass on your neck, having to stand still and sing. It's different. See, it turned into that.
Yeah, man.
That a lot of people say that I morphed into what that gave, because Ben Burton, the original drummer of Godzilla Motor Company, was our sound man on that tour.
That's crazy.
On the artist formerly known as Dangerous Toys tour.
Chris
anyway,
and Bobby were blessed then by that, you know, because there was a chance for them to get together with that thing.
Exactly.
Gift from above, whatever they're doing.
That was a fun band.
Wow.
It was a fun
This
band.
one's on the first album. Second song, side one, if you have vinyl. No one has vinyl. And it's dedicated to Alice Cooper. But of course, you know, I always dedicate it to Austin whenever we play here at the fucking back room for the upteenth million goddamn gazillion time. And we're gonna play it one more time. This is called Scared. Who is the man in the white vest? I'm getting numb, becoming a mess. Is he the type of man to take me away? The same damn demon from yesterday. Waking up is virtually impossible. Something in the store won't let me out. You know I'm sick and I'm feeling sick. There's somebody needing to find some way. Mama's laughing when she said how the time tell. Somebody got caught up in my dream. My kids all around and call me from my left. Scared away, get right in front of me. And I'm not thinking I'd be dead. I wish you all were there. Tomorrow we might get my sweet time. Put my daddy's gun to you. I hate it. You like a rock in the best of you. I think he's proud of you. You like weird with his favorite vibe. Why does the creature cling so tight? Makes you crawl on my face and neck. Yeah, the man drives me down the track. Why am I starting to like it? You know it hasn't done me yet. But I'm staring at you so well. Baby, I'm becoming as bad. And I think I'd like being scared. And I wish you all were there. Never really think I like being scared.
escape when we become inspect. And I'm not think I'm not being scared. And I wish you I were there. Never really think I'm not being scared. Yeah. Keep going, keep going. Hey man, I think I like being scared, and I wish you all were there. Now I really think I like being scared. Because I think I like being scared, and I wish you all were there. Yeah, I like being scared. Thank you! You're the best man I ever. See you next time. Love y'all, man.
Here.
Absolutely. And the future of Dangerous Toys.
More of what's going to happen tomorrow.
Absolutely. Exactly.
Just people, just the old guys getting together to do it one more time, and who knows how many more times.
Yeah, man. All about that.
It's just great fun to even get in a room with all those guys and go, wow. Yep, there you guys are. You know,
I know,
mean?
dude.
It's
Right
cool.
across the stage
pretty
again.
Cool. And like, wow, you know.
That's badass, huh?
There's Mike and Scott, and there's
and they're there too, and they're gonna sing along, you know.
Yeah. So it'll be good. There's it's cool. There's a lot of our friends have flown in from the West Coast and the East Coast and the Midwest, and to see the show tomorrow.
Nice.
They knew they could afford the ticket.
Yeah, I know, because it
costs nothing to get in.
And Watchtower. What about future of Watchtower?
It's been so uncertain, but with the rise in interest in the band, well, it never went away.
No.
Which is completely weird. 25 years later,
yep.
I actually got a couple of revamped songs, new Watchtower material without vocals on them.
Oh, yeah?
In my mailbox the other
Who's
day.
gonna
They're waiting for me to cut vocals.
Have you called Alan?
I was just hanging out with Alan.
Nice.
I was just hanging out with Alan. Broken
Cool.
Teeth played a couple shows in New York, and Alan came out. It
Right
was
on.
kick-ass.
So
to hang out with
Watchtower,
him.
you know, hopefully one day we'll get the love from, you know, the heavens that they've needed over the years.
I have some shit you need to play on your show.
I'm all about
Last year I did with Mike Portnoy from Dream Theater, Paul Gilbert from Racer X and Mr. Big, and Sean Malone from Cynic, and me on vocals. We did a
Nice.
Rush tribute, and it's on DVD.
Well, I'm all about that.
It
you
is
know, my friend.
sick.
That's
it is
cool.
sick. You're gonna freak.
No, I'm
Anyway,
gonna
I
have
say
to hold you
something
to
about
that. Then is
You
what
can
I'm
get
saying.
you can get that stuff at MikePortnoy.com.
Shit,
It's-
yeah.
You can get that stuff at MikePortnoy.com.
And then we've
if
talked-
you like Rush.
Oh yeah, who doesn't?
I know a lot of people that don't.
Fuck them.
I'd rather not.
Well, all right.
Okay.
But we've talked about the past. We've talked about the future. Right now, the 16th at
16th at Trophies, and then the 23rd at Woody's South.
Nice.
And
blow the doors out of that restaurant.
He might do like an outdoor thing. We're playing with Dixie Witch.
Oh God. Wow. Well,
Dixie
all right.
Witch and Broken Teeth on the 23rd at Woody's South. But yeah, the next Broken Teeth show in town is the 16th at Trophies.
That's good.
I don't even know who it's with yet. But
that's going to be exciting.
You want to take some calls?
Have you played at Trophies?
Let's take some calls. Yeah, I love Trophies. We did New Year's Eve last year.
Gritty, dirty rock and roll. Don't you have? Are you playing any other of your bands playing? I thought I'm missing a gig. Isn't there another band you're in that you're playing?
Sad Wings is playing Saturday, September 9th.
There we go.
At Red Rum.
That's a week from
Red Rum. That's my Judas Priest tribute. I wear the whole gay biker outfit, leather. It's going to be hot and sweaty, and the leather just kills me, but I have to do it. I have
Sad
to.
Wings.
It's Rob Halford.
/Sad Wings Texas.
Sad Wings Texas.
Right
MySpace. Yeah.
CapZeyeZ.
What's up? You're on.
Hello.
That's you.
Yeah, hello.
What's up? That's you.
Hey, what's up, Dave? What's up, Jason?
What's happening?
Hey, this is Philip Patterson. I've been bouncing back and forth between the supergroup marathon and watching you guys. I just wanted to say good night.
Hell yes.
Philip Patterson is a metal god.
Yeah, right.
You are, man. You are.
But it's good to see you guys, keep doing this stuff.
And from Japan, like old Kiss photos from Japan and stuff.
I have a militia
CD. You rule, Philip Patterson.
Yes.
No, you guys rule, man. Keep it up.
Back at you.
Yeah, I'll hook up with you guys later. We had a Watchtower Marathon reunion. My friend Jimmy was in from Arizona, my brother and I, and one day Jimmy and Peyton went up to your store there. I think they picked up every Watchtower thing that was ever made.
The store told me there. I told them to where to get it, and they went up there and got it. And
they did.
I went into work the next day, and they were like, "Man, these two guys came in and they bought all your Watchtower shit. What are we gonna do? We're out. They bought it all."
Yeah, that was the night before my wedding. It was awesome.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Cool, guys.
Philip, thank you, man.
Good night. I'm going to bed.
Good night.
Later.
Ambient.
The old school area now. This nice little mellow song. Scotty in on the mellow guitar to my left there. He's been taking some classical lessons lately. He thinks it's very, very good. You're anti-social motherfuckers! You are! Yeah! He goes out! Yeah! You put a rap in
gentlemen, what is up? Mr. McMaster, is awesome to be talking to you. I want to tell you a quick story. When I was like 12 years old, a cousin of mine came down to visit. I lived in San Antonio. We're into metal. He showed me some fucking Dangerous Toys. We fucking loved it, dude. We're singing all fucking night, dude. We loved the cover. I mean, to a kid, and to find out you guys were, you know, just right up the road and local. I want to say thanks, man. It was fucking dope. I got to second that guy on the Rush thing, dude. Geddy Lee does rub. I think it's the fact that they're educated musicians. They kind of lose a lot of street cred. They're kind of known as being like smart, and their lyrics are all poetry, and
they're like rock nerds. That's
right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're like nerds, like rock fucking professors, dude.
They can't get past the nerdy. I mean, it is kind of annoying sometimes. The voice, Geddy's voice is kind of shrill, but look what they did. Like, we won't even go there, but look at like singers like King Diamond.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's like witchy poo. You know what I mean? It's like
and that was always kind of weird because he kind of had a Kiss thing, but he had a stash, and with stash always kind of bugged me a little bit. I mean, he had the infatuation with his grandma, but right? Did he not? And but he had the whole stash thing. It was like, I don't know, like Rob Halford loved. I did have a little issue with the fact that I thought, like, man, you need to grow your hair out a little longer, but he was losing it up top. That was cool. But Merciful Fate, fucking King Diamond, guy had a stash. I didn't know if I went to get into it. But anyway, I want to talk about the metal scene in Austin today. That is good. First of all, the Hard Show, that blows. Okay?
That's that 10-something station.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It was fucking, it was great. And
like
you know what?
Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden, like the big noodly leads.
I don't even know what the fuck you are talking about.
Yeah, there's the
Hard Show. Did you not host the Hard Show?
Oh, you're talking about his? Isn't that what that 101 show is?
No, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Like the Hard Show.
No, I had a show on Austin Music.
I know, it was dope. It sucks. And you know what, man? Know what it was? Is some big top motherfuckers figured out how we can make money off this shit, and they soaked up the network.
No, I think he's saying that he liked the show.
That it's gone? I can't tell. I'm trying to follow.
No, I didn't know. I watched the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. Yeah, I was saying that sucks that it's no longer around.
He's upset that it's not there. Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
What do you think? Let me ask you this. Do you think that the rise of the metal scene has anything to do with the rise of meth?
Meth.
Meth? Are you talking about drugs?
Or the band?
Did he say that?
I thought meth, but man, I'm on like a lot of caffeine.
There's too much.
And it's a little much for me to keep up with.
Too much. That was rough. That was rough.
Thanks for the input.
But yeah, it was good. He said some good things. He was complimentary, and it was crazy.
It's a little rough to follow though.
Yeah,
hey, you call it, man. I mean, you say we're done. I'll take another call.
No, let's at least do.
Hello?
Do this. Okay. Hi, you're on. Hi.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
Did y'all say you were going to be playing some old shit?
Like what? We just played some Dangerous
Toys?
Dangerous Toys? You're playing that?
At the show tomorrow?
Huh?
At the show tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, it's the bat thing?
Yeah. Lots of
all old material.
Oh, yeah. Y'all have any Crust videos?
Who?
Crust?
Crust. I do, but not here.
No?
No, they're at home.
Right on. Start a check.
They own you.
Oh, well, thanks.
Good times. Thanks for calling. Do you remember Crust?
No.
Oh, Trans Syndicate stuff. They burned themselves and
for
whipped cream on naked women and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah,
all right.
times. Right here.
Hello.
Hey,
hello, Jason. Hello, Bev.
What?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. I watched earlier a man called talk about Geddy Lee and Rush.
Cool. We gave a lot of time to Rush.
Yeah, we did. It was good. MikePortnoy.com.
CapZeyeZ.
Yeah, this is Mac. I watch our show all the time. I just want to give a shout out to the graffiti artists out there. Same one, BMF crew, Mac, Mercy, Icon.
Bring up some work?
Already, man. I just wanted to holler.
Cool. Thank you for watching. CapZeyeZ.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
I've been in town for, a few years, whatever, and I remember all your bands. But I actually have a question. Well, most of your bands. I actually wasn't here for Watchtower, but I remember Dangerous Toys. Actually, was in a band that played a show with Godzilla Motor Company a few years ago. But anyway, it's actually a question about another band, and I'm just wondering if I'm like completely out of my mind and just made this up or something, but was there a band here in Austin, and I'm probably going to have to hang up after I ask you so I can hear your answer on the TV, but was there a band here in Austin called Raging Saint? Or am I out of my mind?
Well, then listen to your TV. The TV. Raging Saint existed. Is that the extent of that conversation?
Yeah, they did exist, and they were good.
Played a lot of great New Year's Eve shows with Onyx that I remember.
Yeah, yeah,
Raging
that
Saint.
was old backroom days. And
Steamboat.
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
Back in the day.
They played lots of shows.
They still exist, as a matter of fact. John Porter, Don Turnley working together these days.
Really? Right?
Absolutely.
Are they writing songs?
Yeah,
and stuff?
on MySpace,
right
New
on.
Music.
Yeah.
MySpace.com/Raging Saint Texas or something.
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, a lot of the old bands still kind of keep in tune. I mean, all the old CapZeyeZ guys are, you know, the brothers, of course.
Yeah, yeah. I run into those guys every once in a while.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it's good to see, but nobody's got a real metal, you know, and it's good that there's a lot of bands, but would you agree that there's probably not a metal venue like the Back Room? You know what I mean?
Well, it's got to go somewhere, and
you can play anywhere.
Yeah.
710, Red Eyed Fly.
Well, there's tons of metal at all these places. There's tons of hard rock and underground styles happening at all of the places down on Red River.
Mm-hmm. But no metal hangout. You know what I mean? Like the Back Room was the metal hangout.
Like a hub.
Yeah. Well, it's like, you know, from when all the bands in LA would get signed, whether it was Starwood, whatever club that was popular, that was a staple for the metal in the scene. And Austin finally got like the Back Room, which you could always associate with metal after the time. I mean, they were here way before with country and whatever.
Yeah.
But they made a niche for themselves as a heavy metal bar back in that time period.
Yeah, they didn't open the bar and say, we're a heavy metal bar.
No, but it happened.
But it happened.
And
it happened.
There's not, I mean, and I think it's good for the diversity of the bands we have in Austin that no club is narrow casted to whatever, if you want to look at it that way.
Yeah.
But I'd rather have a metal club, dude, because it's a great place to play.
It would be great if someone would have a genre-specific thing happening. Now, Red Rum seems to be a metal club.
But it's all the new metal.
It's hot as fuck in there. It's called Red Rum. Did I say it's hot as fuck in there?
Hot as fuck.
It's hot as fuck in there. It's
hot as fuck. And well, Mike,
I like it. I like the place.
I remember when I first went in there and it stank, and Mike was like, "Come check it out."
What are you gonna do?
And the bums were huffing the Freon out of the air conditioning in the back, so there was no AC. So did I mention that made it hot?
Are you talking about the original Red Rum?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even think I saw that one.
Wow. Oh, actually, the huffing was when they moved to the new one.
The Old City Grill.
Yeah.
So. Well.
There it goes.
I think that I'm not worried.
Yeah.
I think that the Red River District has done a great job over the past 7-10 years.
True patriots of the music
scene. And they're not afraid of metal. I think there's a little bit of quality control down there.
Yep.
That none of the bands even have anything to do. It's all taken care of by, you know, all of those clubs down in Red River are run by musicians.
Yeah, man.
So there is quality control.
Yep.
There's a lot of road shows that go through there. There's a lot, you know, touring bands.
Can see anything?
Anything. Headhunters. The smallest room in town has road shows.
Some of the best shows.
So I think that just you know, as far as the Back Room goes, there's just not a good bar, club, watering hole, if you will, that's catering, you know, that's catering to, that's like a medium 800 to 1,000 capacity place.
Right, exactly.
The Red Eye Fly is smaller. The Red Rum is smaller. The 710 is small. The Elysium is kind of big.
Yeah.
You could get a lot of folk in there.
We'll not open the Elysium.
It sounds weird in there. It sounds weird in there.
Exactly.
But
great people running it. I love that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, like I'm saying, man, Red River is I'm a huge fan of the Red River. Yeah, we're lucky to have all of those people down there who really care about what's happening musically in Austin, as far as, like, you know, the rock goes. Yeah, it's important. Yeah. And I also think that anyone who you know, calls himself a band, a rock band, should be playing down there
somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, my taste these days seem to lean towards like WT Special and Scott Byram and the Weary Boys and things of that nature.
Well, there's a lot of that stuff happening, as well as Americana and just singer-songwriter stuff that's actually good and dark enough to go ahead and play downtown and play in those venues. The Scott Byram thing is, it's pretty wicked.
I'm about to play a music video I did that's coming out on the new Bloodshot DVD for his first thing, Hit the Road, from his first CD. So
yeah, he's been out on the road everywhere I was with Broken Teeth. There was Scott Byram posters everywhere.
That's badass. He's making a dent.
Christopher Gray wrote about it in Taking Care of Business, a couple of TCB, and a couple of weeks ago in the Chronicle, or last week's Chronicle. He was on the road with Moonlight Towers or somebody that, and I guess he did a little write-up when he got home and mentioned that, you know, it was the doorman at Neurolux in Boise, Idaho, was wearing a Broken Teeth T-shirt.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Right on, dude.
Yeah,
that's
badass. Good. Just that little mention, you know, makes it worth it.
That's right. Taking care of business.
That's right. That's right, man.
Jason McMaster, thank you for doing CapZeyeZ tonight.
Thanks for having me, man.
Have a great
Thanks
gig
for having me.
tomorrow night.
It's an honor. It's a pleasure. I'm not worthy. And you and Austin have been taking care of me for a long time, and I'm just not worthy. I appreciate the love.
Hey, South man. Hey, you better get on that old right lane up there. Don't get on the left lane. I got a couple of bears sitting over there. They have a little wreck up there. They're going to get over to your right, South. South man, got a wreck up there. Driving nails on the rails, tied a knot in the devil's tail now. Coming on like a rolling thunder, wheel turning and pulling me under. Every lane trying to kill me dead. To the middle of the round my head, I hit the road. I'm going down, I'm getting high. Roll, I'm going to the cockfight. Lay your money down, son. Put it on the right one. Then roll down the highway. Pack the smokies on the byway. Slam it into high gear. Drive it in next year. And hit the road. I'm going down. I'm getting high. Roll, yeah. Hey. Shack now, flame running out a black smokestack, driving nails out in the rails, tied a knot in the devil's tail. Hey, coming on like a rolling thunder, wheels turning and they're pulling me under. Every lane trying to kill me dead. Towards the middle of the round my head, I hit the road. I'm going down, I'm getting high. Roll, yeah, roll, yeah, roll, yeah. God ain't got nothing to do with it, driver. Seriously, just better we said, what's going on in your world? It sure is lonesome in mine.
Yes, sir. Make mine chicken. Chicken of tomorrow, that is.
Chicken.